You too. What's happening? Hey, look, real quick. Listen, ladies. It don't really matter what man you dealing with, what type of caliber this man, what caliber this man is in, right? It don't matter what world, what this man is doing. When you come up with an ideal, you decide to become a man's woman, right? That means just by nature, you feel me? That means you're willing. You're saying okay to everything about this man. The moment you call yourself I'm his woman, that's my man, then that means you as a woman, by saying you are in that woman's position, it's feminine, the electron position, the negative energy, the negative charge position. That means already you're saying you okay with the way that this man is, the way that this man thinks. You okay to come into this man to be a part of this man's programming, right? No matter what shape, form, whatever, don't matter, right? Just by being a man's woman, by considering yourself a woman, you will be going with that man's programming. You feel me? Just how life is set up that way, right? So any man that you get, any man that you become, whether it be a dope dealer, a drug dealer, a kid, a murderer, a geek, a computer whiz, or whatever it may be, and that man has his programming, which all men has their programming, right? No matter what that may be, no matter what it is that he's into, how weird it may look to you, or whatever it may be, every man comes with a programming. And to say that you are that man's woman, that means you are okay in that programming. You are willing to accept that programming and play play a major role within that programming to keep that programming functioning, or to make that programming become better, or to enhance it in any way. You feel what I'm saying? Just by nature, right? So men. That's why I say, man, right? You got to make sure as a man that you're giving yourself all that you need to make you whole, right? You have to be your own woman first before a woman can come into your life and love on you and treat you and honor you and cherish you the way that you would expect her to or want her to, right? You must give that love, that honor, that cherish, that compromise, and everything that you must give it to yourself first. You must be understanding with yourself, compromising with yourself. You must be disciplined and structured with yourself. You feel me? And once you at that point, and you know you done put that work, you done done that work, you done done that shadow work, you done put that work into yourself to become that better version of yourself, that better man, that better father, that better husband, that better brother, no matter what it may be, better son. You have done your work. You have put that work in to better yourself. Listen to me, fellas. And I'm speaking on the high value fellas, men that understand, they know themselves, they know who they are, they know their purpose in life, right? They understand this, right? And they putting that energy and that effort into that cause, into that purpose every day. Them men. There's no point for a man like that to settle for a woman who's not willing to change. A woman who's not willing to, or even have the capacity to even see you as who you are, right? Not alone to recognize it and still not give it to you, right? There's no point, because that woman will hinder you. That woman will hold you back, no matter what your programming may be. That woman will either slow that programming down. She will try to shut that programming down, or change that programming all in all, right? So that's why I say, as a man, you must stand firm in your mission, in your programming, into what you got going on. Stand firm into your in whatever that may be. You know what I'm saying? And be with a woman that's be with a woman that can see your change, that can adapt to your change, and ain't gonna look at you as you the same man you was 2 weeks ago, or a year ago, or even yesterday, because people, we change every day. Therefore, you can't really say you know me, because I'm not the person I was yesterday. I'm still, every day I'm growing. I'm developing into a better man, a better version with a different perspective, different perceptions. So so I'm changing. So it's only right that you keep them ears open and them eyes open and their heart open every day with me. If I'm a changing man, just like you a changing woman, life requires evolvement and change. That's what life is. So, right? So you need that woman as a man, as that high value man that understands life and thyself. You need that woman. You need that woman, right? And even when I say understanding of thyself, it's still an understanding of who you are and what you are. Deeper than the physical. That's what I'm representing. That's what I mean when I say knowing thyself. Because it's really impossible to know thyself. But to know, to have that higher knowledge, that higher understanding of what we are, or that's more of a good way of saying you know thyself. Because you know self. You know what self represents. You know what I'm saying? But once you at that point, it's no need to bend. There's no need to be with a woman that can adapt to your everyday changing and your everyday evolvement, and she's adapting to the positive side, meaning her change that's happening within her is still beneficial for you and your programming and y'all unit. Whatever y'all got going on, y'all world, y'all family, it's still beneficial. Because a lot of women not on that. A lot of women can't, not alone, is not strong enough to be with a evolving man that change and is going through his changes on a day to day. You know what I'm saying? Because that comes with a lot. You have to be a certain type of woman to sustain that type of weather, to sustain those type of things that can go on within that man changing and evolving and doing his shadow work, dealing with generation curses and traumas, right? Childhood traumas and doing all that. That's a lot. Not alone for a woman, but we just speaking on from a man perspective, right? When you really on that path and on that journey, it's not easy. A lot of nights you ain't gonna be able to go to sleep. It's gonna be a lot of times you ain't gonna feel like talking. You're gonna be a lot of emotions, a lot of stuff going on when you walk in that path. You feel me? So you, as a woman, you have to be a certain type of woman to sustain that, to still be in that man's corner, to not look at that man and take everything and make everything personal because of what he's going through, thinking that he's doing it because of you and this happened because of you and this was your. No, you got to understand what's taking place and what's happening. You feel me? Like, for real. And that's why I say, as a man, right? As a man, don't do it to yourself, because you won't like it. You're going to suffer at the end, you as a proton trying to attach yourself to an electron that's not willing and not ready, not submissive, not ready to work with you as one unit. That's a problem. That's like, you got to think about that, right? That's why I say we got to look at things from a biological perspective. It's deeper than the physical. When you're looking at your woman and your woman is not submissive, your woman is not trying to work with your programming that you have, the way that you set up, how you view life, how you are, the things you got going on in your world, right? So to have a woman that's not right compatible to that, not willing to adapt to become that other half of functioning, the other half of that program, and think about what that's really causing on a biological scale. What is that really causing on an electronic scale? Because remember, you're an electrical being. Everything is positive and negative charge. Electricity. So you as a positive charge with this negative charge, but she's not submissive to you to where your signals, right, your electricity can flow through her to create this current, this electrical current, or this, right? So if there's resistance or there's friction, meaning I don't want to do it type of attitude, that's called electrical impulse. That's friction or resistance from an electrical perspective. Think about what that's causing. An impulse, friction, resistance as electrical being that y'all supposed to be connecting with each other. Life is nothing but electrical signals. So y'all are supposed to be connecting to send and receive these signals, right? You as a positive charge, as a man, has a certain signal, code, that he's trying to put out into this world, and your other half, your other unit, your other component is not working. That's like putting a battery in something and only the positive charge is working. The negative charge is they don't have no submissive. It's not submitting to the toy or the thing that you put the batteries in. It don't want to submit. It say it don't feel like it. It will be no functioning, right? If Mother Nature stopped submitting herself to the sun, like I always say, what will happen to life? This experience that we're having. If one day she say, I don't want you shining on me today, I don't feel like all that light, and she try to move or she try to do some things to where she's no longer submissive to that light, what will happen? What will happen to the woman egg when the sperm is trying to get to it? When all the sperm millions of cells, all the bunch of sperm cells are trying to race to the egg. What will happen to the egg if the egg is not submissive to that sperm, that one sperm cell? Or it's kind of resisting it, like, it would be no life, bro. It wouldn't be able to fertilize that egg. The same way we're doing, we're just the expressions of that thing, right? We're just the expressions of that energy that's already taking place. Masculine energy, feminine energy, positive charge, negative charge, proton, electron, man, woman. We're just the expressions of all these energies. So we got to look at things that way. We got to understand things from a biological scale so you can understand truly when motherfuckers say you out of your nature as a woman. You're out of your nature. Female thinking you can do what a man do, or you can get mad and respond to a man based off what he did, and you can do the same thing. Nah, mommy, you out of your nature. You're more out of your nature than he is. That's why I said you can get tricked out your spot in this society, not truly understanding that biological, biology, electronically, not looking at life, only looking at life from a physical perspective, set you up. That shit like that will set you up. It'll steer you wrong. That's why I say, women, you got to be careful. Don't get tricked out of your spot, and don't get fooled trying to do what a man doing. It's when you got to respect universal law. The universal law come before man-made laws that goes with the society. Motherfuckers who creating society laws is obeying universal laws, and you can see it if you just look around and see how things going on. Everybody's just respecting universal law. The way society is set up is showing that, okay, motherfuckers respect the universal law. They just trying not to make you respect it. They don't want you to be aware of what you are, so you can start putting yourself in harmony with life, which is your nature, the nature of life, the nature of this thing, what's happening, the nature of certain energies. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up. So don't get fooled, fellas. Don't be fooled. Don't get tricked out of your spot. You're getting too caught up on your emotions, responding like a woman would respond, getting tricked out of your spot when you're not putting enough logic on it. When you think past how you feel, that changes how you feel about the situation, because you done thought about it, you done put more thought into it now. So you shouldn't be that mad like you was. You shouldn't be so in your feelings now because you done put more thought into it. You know what I'm saying? Don't get tricked out of your spot. Don't do that to yourself, man. Because it'll happen real quick, getting caught up in life, in this world, in this physical world, and all the stuff that goes on within this world. It'll happen to you. It'll happen real quick. So you got to, keep your head on a swivel. You got to be tight. You got to keep it all tight, goddammit. You feel me? Keep it tight. Understand truly what's taking place, who you are. You're just the expressions of a genetic code, which is all energy, because the genetic code is electricity. It's electronic. It's all light. It's all life is. It's all based off light. So it's all zeros and ones. It's all cold. It's all electricity, meaning it's all energy. What energy? Energy is what powers up society, will power up the city. Will have light. So it's all energy because it's all light, because it's all consciousness, because it's all God. It's all God happening. What we call God is what we call consciousness or light. This is all God. Remember, these are just terms, words that we use. We put titles on everything here, so we can know what to express it as. We can know what to identify it as. So we have to put the titles on it. But understand that it's all God. It's all God. So it's all energy, because it's all consciousness. It's all thought. Thought is energy. Consciousness is light. And we're in that light. Reality is nothing but that light. Right? Projection of light. That's it. You feel me? So man, y'all leave down in the comment. I don't say that too often, man, but y'all tune in, comment, leave something in the comment, man. Let me know how y'all feel about that. You know, ladies, y'all comment, y'all come on in, tell me how y'all feel about that, about being in y'all nature and being out of y'all nature. You know, men, the masculine, you know, y'all chime in too, man. Let me know how y'all feel about being in and out of y'all nature. And has there been any situations in your physical world where this thing happened, to where what I'm saying it kind of makes sense, it's adding up, like, damn, I remember, right, because whatever it may be. Leave your comments, leave your comments, you know, below, man, and comment back. Talk to me. Let me know what's up. But just think about it.